Hello YouTube, it's Louise the Big Head Bookworm. Lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a good day wherever it is you are and whatever it is you're doing. Welcome back to Yarn Chat. Yarn Chat number 12. And this is going to be a freshly squeezed orange juice. That's what we're having this morning. The last day of April. Sunday the 30th of April. Here we are. Come in, welcome. Welcome to Yarn Chat. This is your virtual knitting, stitching, crafting group everybody is welcome. Come in, come sit down. It is Sunday morning that I'm recording this. I didn't come last Sunday because we were performing. If you watched my book, Wednesday Reads, my booktube video on Wednesday Reads, the three of us, that's me, the husband and the lad, were taking part in some street theatre at a local tap room, which is like the pub connected to a brewery. And we did some mummers plays, which are traditional plays. So yes, last Sunday morning I was getting ready for that, and then we went and we did it, and it was great. So I missed last week. However, I am here. A bank holiday weekend. How lovely is that? And the sun is out. The sun is out, friends. It is lovely outside. The washing is already on the line. Yes. Oh, yes. I dried yesterday. I also sat out in the garden yesterday, and you might be able to tell by my robbing redbreast of a chest that sorry, got something on you. There we go. I sat out and read. I didn't anticipate sitting out there as long as I did, and it was so nice. And our garden is a little bit of a sun trap, and although I did put suntan lotion on, I think I was so white. And I'm not sure if my little nose hasn't got a bit of a colour as well. So yeah, it's all good. Tomorrow apparently is going to be grim. Well, you can't have everything. I haven't got freshly squeezed orange juice, but it is there for you, as well as tea and coffee. I've also done a cheeky mimosa, if anybody would like one. As it's a Sunday morning, you might think, well, I'll just have one to brighten up my day, but you might not want to, therefore, freshly squeezed orange juice for you. I have 3 things to show you. I had to curate the things. I had more than 3 things to show you, but I've got 3 things. I've got a cross stitch, I've got some crochet, and I've got new. Yeah, I could have done a lot more. I was surprised how much I actually had to show you after 2 weeks. It's obviously been good. Right, I'm lighting the candle as I always do. Bring our energy into the room. There we are, the candle is lit. I'm using the pear and blackcurrant candle. We're actually towards the end. I think we're coming to the end of this candle. I would have done a wax melt, like I sometimes do, but the cat's in the room and the cat doesn't like the wax melt. The cat doesn't mind the candle, but she doesn't like the wax melt. It's too strong. Oh, is she now going out? Now I've just said that, you're leaving. Can you hear? One sec. There we go. She's jumped down. Do you want to go out? Yeah, she says. Yeah, if you don't mind. Could have done a wax melt. Anyway, let's take a moment. Let's take a moment to bring our energy into the room. As everybody gets to their seat, room for everybody here. In the smallest bedroom in the house. There is room for everyone. Everyone is welcome. Breathe in, breathe out. Yeah, that's lovely. So welcome. Here we are, Beltane weekend. May Day weekend, which is a bank holiday here. The first Monday of May is always a bank holiday in Great Britain. And this is Beltane, which is 1st of May. So tomorrow is the Beltane celebrations, although there will be some people that will be doing it today because it's a Sunday and therefore it's easier. Beltane is the first in the pagan cycle of the fire festivals, and it is the first in the pagan year of the fertility festivals, which you can tell because here in this land where we are at the moment, the land is waking up. It is, the heat of the sun is starting to be felt. The light is strong enough that it's waking up everybody's juices, and you can see all the birds eyeing each other and, shall we, quick, nip into the hedge. And yeah, humans are the same because they're all starting to show a bit more skin because of the heat, and you can feel that the earth is thinking naughty thoughts or very natural thoughts. So yes, we get this kind of feeling, and the colours in this land start to brighten, and I find it very uplifting. The husband loves this time of year. This kind of the colour, the amazing green you can get if you're familiar with these lands. You get this kind of really verdant green which sings, and yeah, so we can get that feeling. So May Day's for that. So celebrate May Day with maybe a fire. Maybe you want to light a candle. It just has to be as simple as lighting a candle. Can be enough, or unless you want to do a fire, do something outside, maybe a fire pit or in a fire basket. We've got a fire basket. I might see if we can light that tonight. As I say, it's going to rain tomorrow, so there will be no lighting tomorrow. Might light a candle tomorrow. Yeah, you can go out and be in nature. I think that's one of the most important parts of this celebration, is really focusing on being out in nature, and it's that sense of connecting with everything. So that's what Beltane is to me. It's about feeling the energy and the connection, and you might want to do crafts associated with Beltane, but for me, it's all about fire. It's the lighting. It's the spark is come back into the land, and you can start to feel it. And as we bring fire, more fire, we're building the energy up all the way up to the summer solstice, which is the biggie, the big fire celebration. And yeah, this is all about new life, new energy. Yeah, so that's all good. That's where we are at the moment. As you can see, to me, you know, you've caught me right on an equinox. You've caught me right on a solstice, where I'm thinking about the kind of the feelings. If you're new here, I'm pagan. I'm a goddess disciple. I follow her path and have done for many years. It's quite interesting actually. I rarely talk about when I first started, but I actually first started following the goddess. I will get onto the crafty stuff soon, but I started following the goddess probably, I was 31, 32, and I turned 50 this year. So that shows you how long it has been that I have been blessed to walk this path with her. So yeah, I don't know why at the moment. I think it is this particular time of the year is it feels really strong for me this year. So yeah, going with it, which is amazing because I'm a menopausal woman. So there's no fertility in this land. Let me tell you, menopausal woman. Did I sleep well last night? No, I didn't. But I got up at a reasonable time, and I think I'm feeling that. So that's good. Have more water, and then I'll show you a finished object. So the first thing I'm going to show you is my finished object. Can you guess what it is? There we go. There's my cross stitch. Isn't it gorgeous? I've had to close the blinds because it's so bright in here, and I'm hoping you can see that. There we go. There we go. So this is a the spring design from the subscription box by the Historical Sampler Company, and it's a Cotton Twine Subscription. Is the name of the subscription. I get it monthly, and I started in December because they released a new series with a design to mark each season, and I really liked the look of the winter pattern, so I ordered the subscription box. Now I believe I think you can go back and get winter. From what I saw on the email, you can go back and get winter. I'm sure you'll be able to probably pick and choose the designs as and when you want to, should you be interested in doing this. But you know, I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the subscription box. Everything I needed to create this, including the lovely frame, was there. I am so pleased with myself. I'm not going to show you the back because it looks a right mess. But it's going to be hung up. And I said to the husband, I'd really like to have this downstairs. And he's been really like, yeah, it's lovely. So I said, can I have it downstairs? You know, because it doesn't really go with our kind of aesthetic, our kind of look downstairs. But he said, yeah, and we're actually going to have it as you go upstairs. So when you leave and you go down the stairs, turn around, and you've got a wooden goddess, very large wooden goddess representative there. She can be a bit bitey. She can catch you. So there's that. And then on the wall, we've got a piece of artwork by Ben by the lad when he was, how old was he? I think he was like 8 or 9, but they were doing watercolours and perspective, and we really liked it. And so we had it framed, and that's on the wall. And this is going to go below it, just above the goddess. And we're going to swap it in and out. So when I finish the summer one, and it's summer, we'll put that up. So we will change it according to the season, which I think is lovely. I just think that's a lovely idea. It's husband's idea. Well done, that man. So here we go. So I've got this is the remaining floss. Cotton and Twine, March 2023. You get the thread card, you get all the thread. I was quite careful with my floss to make sure that I didn't run out. And although I did think, I bet they give you extra so that you're not going to run out. As you can see, I've got lots left. But that's no worries. I have a thread box. Bear with. I have a thread box which I bought years ago, which I do have some threads in. I've got loads of threads I need to actually wind up and put in, and these I've actually written on. I've written on the DMC numbers because these were all DMC threads. These ones, I think I got this lot up here, I got with something else. So they're just unusual. But I spent a very happy little time doing making sure that all my threads are neatly arranged in their colours, etc. So what I will do is I have my thread cards. I need to get more thread cards. My little bobbing cards. And I will wind up. In fact, I might do that after this. That sounds a very pleasant little job. I will wind up, and it does have the DMC number written on the card, on this card. So I'll write that on there. I find that quite handy. I think it would be quite useful to have kind of well, it's always useful. Having threads, having a bit of extra floss is never a bad thing in my life. So you get the threads, so that I can put that there because I'll do that later. This was it. Do you know, even if I say so myself, that is remarkably good. I think we are allowed to shout about our own good things. And I'm going to say, that is pretty spot on, isn't it? Actually, I'll pat myself on the back. You can pat me on the back as well. So, yeah. So you get the material, you get the floss, you get the... I'm not sponsored by these people. I just think they're really good subscription boxes. I like the fact it's organised for you and it's not so daunting that you don't pick it up. Or it's a subscription box where it has something to, like, it's all connected and it all works together. I've ordered in the past subscription boxes and the what's involved in it's a bit disparate, and so you end up kind of not knowing what to do with everything in the box. This all seems very well curated. So it tells you all about the box and it tells you how to do it. And you get a black and white schematic and a colour schematic. Oops, upside down. Upside down. For you to use. The cat's come back. Hello, you've come back. Okay, that's good. So yeah, you also get other little treats. So that's it. I'm actually going to keep this, I think. Could you have pulled the door closed as you came in? Or did you have to leave it open? Do we live in a barn? I ask of you. It's Miss Molly. If you're used to my cats, it's Miss Molly. Who very much rules this room. I'm actually going to keep this, I think. Yeah, not that I'm ever going to do it again. Oh, just standing on everything. Can you not? Oh, lovely. That's nice. Yeah. There she is. Lovely. Oh. You just felt like you needed to see everybody. Everybody have a stroke of Molly if you wish. I hope nobody's allergic to her. She's got lots of fur that needs to come out, haven't you? Yeah. There she is. Oh, good girl. Good girl. You're not helping, but maybe she is. Maybe she is helping. So let's move on. So that was my first object, my finished object. Have you seen it, Molly? Oh. Okay. No, don't sit up. Sorry about that. Yeah. This is what happens when you have cats. Oh. Yeah. You're going to sit there. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Good girl. Oh, she's a good girl. Okay, I'm going to have to stop now. Yeah, I'm going to have to stop now. Okay. This is what ends up happening with pussycats. Right, let's put that there. Oh, I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. So pleased with you too. So my next thing came from a new thing, which was the latest edition of Inside Crochet, and it is the Spirit of Flora Marlborough Motif. Show the cat as well, and you do get a pattern for a tote bag in there as well. The only thing I would say about that pattern and that tote bag, it's very nice. It'd be very large. Takes 14 squares, and I'm not going to lie, I think it'll be a bit large. Page 42 it's on. Here we go. So yeah, if you look at that lovely lady, that's quite a large tote bag, isn't it? So I think I'm not sure I'll be making it. Although she looks delightful. I find this magazine, Inside Crochet, I find it inspiring. I like the various patterns. I find some of the magazines I could make everything in it. That was the case with the last one. And then others, it's just not my style. And this one is not my style. So it's very, very colourful. And as you can see by my what I wear normally, I don't wear very colourful items of clothing. I try, and then I don't feel like it's me. However, there's a cupcake trinket box that looks quite cute. A little green machine, happy little recycling truck. Can you see that there? That's kind of nice. And of course it is the Marlborough motif, which is this one. Can you see it? I'll show you the different colours. There we go. Do you want to see it too? Yeah, okay. So this is it. And it's the same as with the other motifs, is that you make 4. This blanket is very much, they're in patterns of 4, which originally I was like, oh, I'm very tempted to do the more random placement. But the more I see this, the more I actually might well do it in these ones, because the pattern actually stands out more. Do you agree, Marl? Yeah, Molly agrees. I think you can kind of see the patterns more. I don't know, I'm really beginning to like it, whether or not it's just because I've seen it all the time. Sorry, I'm going to be very distracted. Very distracted by my cat. There we go. So, yeah. I'll show you how far I've got. It uses how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 colours. As with all of the Spirit of Flora motifs, which are there, that I've done previously, I'm substituting the yarn. I'm using Stylecraft Special DK rather than Life and Recreate, because I would have had to bought them all, whereas I'm trying to use what I have, and then occasionally I have to get a new ball because I'm running out. So this is how far I've got. This is not very handy to show you, but there we go. So you make the flower first, which is where, like this. So I've got 3 of these, and I'm just starting to make the frame. So you make 3 of these flowers, which I like. I like the flower itself. Do you like it? And then you make the frame, and there are 2 rounds so far in the frame. I don't know how many rounds there are all told. 5 rounds all told. So I'm just making the frame at the moment. Normally, after each round, I do each round on each 4, on each one of the 4, so that I'm constantly. So I find the reason I do that is that if it's a tricky round and I've got the hang of it, then I automatically kind of practice with, and I find it easier that rather than making one complete and then starting again and starting again. I don't think I would start it again. I'm finding by making all 4 at the same time means I am making 4. So I've got them here. I think this was my first one. I don't know. And my overstitching was not the best. I got better as I went along. So I'm still not as neat as I could be. So that's surface crochet, that's spice, that's surface crochet, and it's not the neatest. However, in a large blanket, nobody will be looking at it. I quite like the fact that we have this kind of multicoloured star in the middle. I thought that was really nice. Do you like that? She doesn't care. So yeah, so yeah, all four. So I shall try and finish these today. This afternoon we are thinking of going out. We should have actually been in Cornwall this weekend, and that would have been very nice. However, the lad has exams, has kind of his first round of mocks. He's had some sciences in the last 2 weeks, and it starts with maths and further maths next week. So he wouldn't have been able to do any revision if we went to Cornwall. So we've had to stay at home so he can do some revision. However, he didn't do any revision yesterday, which didn't please his dad. So he'll be doing revision today. However, this afternoon we're going to go to a local place where they have raptors called the Raptor Foundation. So it's very, very near to us, and we're going to go to that. So me and the lad have been a couple of times, but the husband's never been before, and we thought this would be a nice thing to do. And this afternoon's going to be hopefully sunny. So yeah, I thought we'd go there and see the raptors. So they rescue these beautiful birds, and they do flying displays, and you just go around and see them. It's not very big, but oh, it's lovely. A friend of mine, a beautiful, beautiful friend of mine, I think she's had an experience there where where you can kind of get them to come and land on your arm. They land on your arm and that kind of stuff. That would be something. I don't know whether I'd want to do it, but I like seeing other people doing it. So yeah, I think the bald eagle died, who was magnificent. I remember the bald eagle from the previous one. So yeah, that's what we're going to do this afternoon. Other than that, I think I could be trying to finish off the motifs. So I shall be able to show you those next week. So that is my second thing. So that's the Marlborough motif. I like it. I actually went to a yarn shop. I've been to a couple of yarn shops in the last couple of days looking for some other yarn from a project I wanted to start, and I haven't been able to find the right yarn, but I was looking at the Stylecraft Life DK and the Recreate DK, and I do think the Recreate DK has a bit more depth than these. I think these are a bit static colours. They're a bit kind of, I think I can understand why she uses the Life DK and the Recreate DK, because there is a bit more depth to the colours. They're a bit more, there's a bit more body to them. But it would have just seemed wrong to go out and buy, 18 balls of wool when I've got enough wool here to do it. Do you agree? Yeah. Anyway, the hook I'm using is the hook that she suggests, which is a 4mm. I'm using this ergonomic one, and then this one I have to use a 4.5 as well, which is just I have another one of those over there. So yeah, there we go. There we go, that's my second thing. And now I'll move on to my third thing, which is a new thing and is connected to the first thing. Can you guess what it is yet? Oh, I won't do that. It's my latest subscription, which I've opened. I couldn't wait. It came Thursday and I was so excited. I ripped into it. So this is what it looks like. So it's the Cotton and Twine by his. So it's Cotton and Twine is the name of the subscription. Cat's going. No, she's just turning around. Oh, you silly girl. So yeah, there we go. This is what it looks. It's Cotton and Twine subscription by the Historical Sampler Company. You are making this a lot less professional. It wasn't professional to begin with. And I actually gasped when I saw this month. I actually gasped. Oh, how gorgeous is that design? So it's the April design. And what made me gasp? It's the bees. I mean, I love butterflies, but look at the bees. So you can see, I don't know whether you can see, but I've got pictures of bees and I've got a bee clock and I'm wearing bee earrings and I have bees in every room. I love, and so we were at a friend's a couple of months ago for Sunday lunch, and her son asked me, he said, we'll talk about colours, and he said, oh, what's your favourite colour? And Ben said bee. I laughed so hard. I was like, yeah, it is. I love it. Anything with bees on it. Yesterday I bought Friday I bought some tea towels that had bees on them. So I actually gasped. At one point everybody used to buy me things with cats on it because of my love of my pussycats. But now it's bees. So yeah, isn't that lovely? So what does it say? It says, welcome and thank you to subscribe. We are delighted to share with you this beautiful Mandela style cross stitch design featuring butterflies and bees. The kaleidoscope effect of the design is just gorgeous with its bright, vibrant colours. I'm so excited. So it is finished on a hoop, which I've got. So I'll show you what I've got in my box. See there. And the hoop is finished with this washi tape, which is kind of pink and glittery. I'm not a tremendous glittery person. So that's the hoop, which I will actually stitch it using the hoop, I think. That seems to make most sense. And then you finish off the hoop with this tape. Now, I don't know whether you wrap it round or whether you just go around the outside. Let's have a look. The sticky side of the washi tape to the outside of the hoop. The middle width of the washi... All right. Yeah, I think it's just along the outside. And then it goes down a little bit, I think. So yeah, so you've got the hoop and the tape. I might have a go at doing that. I also got some tea. Yum. These look nice. Love bears. Pineapple and grapefruit. They're sugar-free and vegan. Yum, 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 yum. So they look nice, don't they? I've never heard of these. Well, give those a go. They could be lovely. Can be a bit funny with grapefruit, but I'll give it a go. And then we've got this rainbow foldable bag, which is very cute. Very handy to put in the bag. Which actually I could have done with yesterday. Could have done with a bag yesterday, so this would have been perfect. So I shall pop that in my bag. It's all very sunshiny, isn't it? And then you get this lovely bag. You get this every time. And it has your material. And the lovely colours. The lovely DMC. Or your floss. Let me do that. There we Those colours are gorgeous. That green just pops. There's obviously a lot, it's the lime green in there. Is it lime green? Let's see what it's called. Moss green, they're calling it. Oh, that's lovely. Isn't that gorgeous? Rosebud pink, cranberry pink, light green, sunlight yellow, tangerine orange. Lovely names. Moss green, marshmallow pink, hyacinth pink, insect green, and hair brown. Whoever named those was having fun, weren't they? So yeah, so that's my card. How lovely is that? I'm very tempted to start it, although I have got numerous things that I'm working on. My experience of knitting the spring design was, this was actually a really useful project to have in my bag. I found it a really useful thing to work on at lunchtime when I was at work, or if I just had kind of 10 to 15 minutes somewhere. It was incredibly portable. However, I have got quite a few projects on the go, and I don't mind having numerous projects. I don't like to have too many. And my crochet cardigan, I am working on that. I've done the back, I've done one front, and I'm working on my second front piece. And I do want to finish that because it's getting to the, it would be nice to wear it. So I don't know. I don't know whether I want to start something new and get distracted, because I've also got another new project that I really would like to start, but I haven't quite got the right yarn, which is why I was searching for it. But the cat is going to fall off. Don't fall off. So yeah, you are welcome to come over here and stroke Molly so that I don't have to. Oh. She's a big cat. Oh, there we go. There we go, yarn chat. There we go, YouTube. This has been lovely. It has been a yarn chat with a cat, which is very nice. Let me show you said cat. Oh, yeah, you're getting more comfy. Oh, there we go. Well, me and Molly will say goodbye to you, won't we? You've kind of been the star of the show here. Me and Molly will say goodbye. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much to everybody that likes and subscribes and leaves a comment. I just love them. I just absolutely love them. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a lovely Beltane, however you choose to celebrate it. If you choose to celebrate it at all, me and Molly will celebrate it, won't we, Mol? You and I. Yeah. Yeah. This has been lovely, YouTube. Let's do this again. Bye.